We are live from Sydney. A couple of our jury colleagues couldn't join us. Iain McDonald, who's the founder of Amnesia, he's back in good old Blighty, and a friend of ours, Damian Kernahan at Proto Partners, is off having a baby. Well, not him personally, but like his wife.
He's got the hips for it.
No.
Sorry, Damian.
Before we get started, I thought it'd be really nice just to set the scene a little in terms of how we took a look at all the entries. Service design is still relatively new to designers, and it's amazing to see Core 77 part of this conversation. As designers, we still have a little unlearning to do. So service design isn't just the sort of design of experiences and touch points in a service context. Services are living, breathing things. So to truly design a service, we need to make them real in some way. We need to be able to experience them in action so that we can understand all the moving parts, learn how the service really works, and evolve the service as it goes. And it's this philosophy really that hopefully you will see in our choice of winners. And now, really, without further ado, we should kick into the bit that you all want to hear about. So starting with our notable.
So our first notable is actually Skype in the Classroom by the design firm Made by Many. So Skype in the Classroom is a free global community to help teachers use Skype to help their students learn. It's a place for teachers to connect, to find partner classrooms, and to share inspiration. And we were particularly impressed by this submission. In terms of what we thought about it, we think that education is a very complex and challenging service design environment. And whilst this was a fantastic submission, there was an element of it which was a little bit more of a user experience brief. We feel that the service has done amazing things and has a long way to go and can potentially evolve into a substantial and significant service for teachers. We love the beta approach and would encourage Skype in the Classroom to be constantly eliciting feedback, particularly in the context of use with the actual students and teachers, and that way can gain some valuable insights that will drive the design of the service going forward.
So go Skype in the Classroom.
Loved it.
And our runner-up is?
Hack Forward by IDEO and Lars Hinrichs. So the client here was Lars Hinrichs. Hack Forward, if you're not familiar with it, is an early stage investment company designed to fuel tech innovation in Europe. And what sets Hack Forward slightly different to its competitors is that it's actually a service that addresses a niche audience, particularly for geeks, by deliberately removing barriers to building a startup, focusing on the financial support aspects, the infrastructure and the expertise that they will need along the way to grow their business. We found that Hack Forward was a very well executed service, very simple and transparent, and we find that it is really continuing to grow and evolve as it learns.
And finally, drum roll, our winner is
Open IDEO by the IDEO design team in Palo Alto. Now here we have a range of clients who are involved, which we were particularly impressed with the collaboration. There's IDEO, Jamie Oliver, Enterprising Schools, the Institute for Large Scale Innovation, WSUP, Unilever, Oxfam, Nokia, the Haas Centre for Public Service at Stanford, Queensland Government from Australia, X-Prize Foundation, and the Grameen Creative Lab. Open IDEO is a web-based platform for innovation where creative thinkers from around the globe can come together to design better. Open IDEO is just beginning to deliver on its promise and has huge potential, and we're bringing together amazing ideas and will have a great social impact. It's designed as a service, it is intuitively executed online, and it is impressive in its ability to make the creative process open source and open to all. And I know particularly of a number of organisations that we've worked with who are starting to look at it and use it, so it was a fantastic service.
So really, we'd keep it short and sweet. That's it from us. I'd like to say thank you, huge thank you to everybody that entered and participated in the Service Design Awards. Thank you again to Core 77 for making these awards happen. I think it's a great inaugural session.
Absolutely.
We had huge fun judging it. And this is from Sydney, Australia, the Service Design Judging Panel signing off.
See you later.